We have a lot of tea today, so I need to get into the tea. Lots of tea. This is the first one, and this is tweeted out by Twitter user Perky Pert. That's a really cute name. It like rolls off the tongue really well. But Perky made a tweet, and they tweeted this on February 2nd. And they write, free rigging. Hello, my lovely Perkies. Today, I want to give back to the VTuber community by offering free rigging. What you need to join. Ready to write PSD file, ownership of the design. I'll be picking 2 to 5 VTubers who would get their models rigged by me. Form below. It says Perfect Studio. That's so cute. And they have an example of the rig, and they attach the form as well. Perky writes, I feel very disheartened. Today, I received a message from one of my followers. I genuinely was trying to help out the community. I am not getting paid for the hours I'm putting in, so please don't throw such messages on me. I have a weak heart. And here are the messages. They're quite bad. So the other person writes, I have a question. Why the F didn't you pick me for free rigging, huh? I've been following you for forever. Is that what you do to your following? Free rigging my ass. I bet the people you pick have paid you before. On what basis are you picking, huh? You are a mother for not picking me. I hope you burn in hell and die. You should end yourself. And Perky responds, hello, I'm sorry you feel this way. I genuinely just want to help out the community. I picked the models I rigged based on multiple criteria. Unfortunately, when checking yours, you didn't meet them. Sorry, maybe next time. And they say, how about you take your sorry and shove it deep in your butt, motherfucker? Yeah, don't meet your criteria of not getting paid, bitch. And Perky responds, like I said, you didn't meet my criteria. You are not active on Twitch or YouTube. When I spend hours and days rigging a model, I don't want it to be thrown down the trash or unused. And they respond, yeah, I'm not active because I'm not a VTuber. I will use you to rig the model and sell it because my mother is sick and dying and I need the money to support her. And Perky responds, I'm so sorry about your mother. I hope her a speedy recovery. Unfortunately, this is not what my giveaway is for. I hope you have a good day. And they respond, and I hope your mother dies. That is disgusting. Literally, Perky is out here minding their own business, doing good for the community by giving away a rig, something that is extremely time consuming. Like rigs take forever to make, like 80 plus hours of time. And they're giving it away for free. Sorry, sucks to suck, you didn't get chosen. The artist, the rigger, has every authority to choose exactly who they want to rig. In this case, if they're giving it away for free, they can choose who they want. They can choose the models they like. They can choose based on the people they like. They have every single right to choose exactly who they chose. And yes, on top of that too, why the do you need a VTuber rig if you don't even stream? It makes so much sense for Perky to obviously pick somebody who is already a VTuber or somebody who maybe is like a PNG tuber that looks to want to be a VTuber. But if you don't make any content whatsoever and you enter to win a free rig, it really just looks like you're trying to go and take advantage of this rigger, wasting their time. And then on top of that, them admitting that they were trying to use the rig to sell it to profit. You're trying to sell something you win from a giveaway from an artist who would spend 80 plus hours making a rig for you just so you can sell it for profit. And if it is true their mother is sick, that absolutely sucks, but exploiting artists to make your money is not the way to go. Here's what some of the commenters had to say. QPVT writes, I am so sorry this happened to you. No one deserves this kind of treatment, and how do you wish death on someone's mother when they're experiencing something so tragic themselves? It's awful. And Blurp writes, entitlement. Keep doing amazing things, Perky. And Azu writes, I'm sorry, what? The fuck they mean they're using you to get a rig and sell the model. And Perky writes, I know, right? Like, I'm sorry, but that's not why I'm doing this giveaway. If you wish to do that, learn how to rig yourself and do it. And Banshee Boo VT writes, what? This dude is guilt tripping you into rigging a model for free, so he can just sell it for money. That's not right. Especially the comments and threats they gave you. I am so sorry. And Perky writes, oh well, there's always people out there who are like this. What to do? And Comfywa writes, that is 100% a child making shit up. Glad you gave them nothing. And Perky responds, that's one reason I don't want to share their name. I feel they are a minor from their profile. I don't want them to be attacked. And then 2 days later, Perky makes this tweet writing, please stop asking me to share their @ They are a minor. What they did is disgusting and unacceptable, but the internet is not a so kind place. I do not wish or have any ill intentions towards them. I don't want them to be attacked, threatened, or bullied, especially since they are literally a minor. We all did stupid things when we were kids. This might be one for them, honestly. I honestly didn't expect this to catch much attraction. Thank you all for your support and kind words. I would appreciate it if you don't dig deeper into this. I really do not want them to be attacked, especially because of me. And I really don't know if their mom is sick or not. It could be true for all we know, and I don't want to assume. So for me, this is a closed chapter, just a child who did a stupid thing and probably shitting his pants right now. And here's what some commenters had to say. Jaden writing, you are truly one of the most caring people I've seen. You think in a way that others should have the same care as yourself. You speak of understanding others as much as yourself. It comes from my heart when I say I respect that. We need more people that can think as much as you. But Perky honestly just seems so kind and sweet and caring, giving away rigs for the community, and I truly do respect them being the bigger person and not revealing the at of the individual because of the potential hate they could receive. Look, at the end of the day, there's also always a big discourse about like revealing the ats or not revealing the at, etc. In this case, Perky, as the victim of this unfortunate person, decided that they wanted to be the bigger person, not reveal the at. Will respect the decision. And I hope you guys do too. So the second case is this VTuber by the name Pastello VT, who goes by Pastello writing, well, since it's official now, my fiance broke up with me via text at 3 a.m. because I started streaming. It made us, quote, too different, end quote, because he doesn't like it. I'm not even some big dedicated streamer. This is my little hobby. I was going to throw away everything in my life for him. I begged and pleaded and humiliated myself in ways I never had before. I offered to give it all up and be exactly who he wanted. I was told to get lost and it was over, and that was that. I took time off work because I was so heartbroken I couldn't think or function. But here we are now, and this is what we have left. It's time to lock in. Pastello 2.0 will debut, and the human behind her will give it everything she's got. And then Pastello added, this message was meant for my handful of friends and followers that had seen my previous message about wanting to give up when I had just gotten the message. I have no idea why this got so far, and I feel so stinky that many of you are meeting me for the first time at my lowest moment. But thank you so much to everyone for your kind words and encouragement. The unexpected amount of love and support are overwhelming the sadness I felt when I posted this. I have cried more happy tears for your kindness to a stranger than he ever made me cry. And for anyone who has gone through something similar, as many of you have said, I am so sorry we have ever felt this similar pain. I have to mute this now because I thought I was going to be able to like every comment and reply to every sweet person, but each time I refresh, it becomes more and more impossible. We will heal in 2025. And I guess if you want to chat, you can follow me here. I feel stinky because it feels like a plug, but so many of you hunted down the link anyways. And their handle is twitch.tv/pastellos. And I do agree with all of y'all in chat. She deserves so much better. I can like relate to my relationship with this person never went this far, but I was dating somebody who actually got me into streaming and then was upset that I was the streamer, which I was like, what in the crazy Uno reverse is this? Because you were the one who told me to stream. Now you are the one who is mad at me for being a streamer. But the reality is this will be something that streamers sometimes will experience, right? My ex was wild. I got a lot of stories about this guy. Yeah, this is the reality that a lot of people will experience at the end of the day when you are trying to pursue your dreams. That dream could be anything. A lot of times it's because you want to be a streamer, but it could be anything else. It could be wanting to pursue horseback riding. You want to pursue being a baker. You want to pursue being a chef, etc. A lot of times, and I'm not saying this is Pastello's case, this was just my case, right? You end up in a relationship with somebody who likes the idea of you and not who you actually are as a person. And then you, as a human being, will have dreams, hopes, ambitions that you want to go chase down. And when you are trying to chase your dreams, hopes, and ambitions, you are no longer an idea of a person. You become a real person to your toxic partner. And they realize, wait a sec, she is now becoming something that I don't want her to be, right? Because they have this weird idea in their head, whatever this idea is. And it's not even about the idea they have of who they think you are, or who they want you to be. Because no matter what you do, even if you try to bend over backwards to fit this mold that you think they want you to fit, they will always move the goalpost. You will never satisfy them because they themselves don't even know what they want. They will be like, oh, I want like a quiet, submissive, beautiful wife that stays at home. And let's say you do embody all those traits. Then they're going to be mad that you don't actually do anything. They're going to be like, man, you're like unambitious and lazy. Well, it's like, well, I mean, you wanted a trad wife. Now I am trad wife. What do you want? Like the goalpost will always move because they don't know what they want. Those people are really toxic and do not belong in your life whatsoever. And I am so sorry to Pastello for unfortunately having to have been with somebody that, like a fiance, that was so unsupportive of their dream that they literally ended the relationship over it. That is so fucked up, but that shows that person was not meant for you. In my opinion, at the end of the day, your partner will be your biggest supporter, your biggest advocate for what you do, okay? Your dreams, your hobbies, whatever. Like with my partner, I'm in a long-term relationship as well, and he is bringing me boba and sushi back home. But with my partner, right, no matter what I wanted, I could tell him today that I wanted to quit streaming, which is my job, content creation, and that I wanted to pursue being a professional boba chef, that I wanted to open my own store and become a professional boba barista. He would wholeheartedly support me in my dream of doing that because that's what your partner should do. Support your dreams, support your goals. Obviously, within reason, okay? If I deplete our entire life savings and go into $100,000 worth of debt to pursue my boba dreams, I think it's fair that he might be a little concerned about our potential finances due to those choices, you know? But obviously, barring extreme cases, I would truly hope that your partner is your biggest supporter, your biggest advocate, etc. And if your partner is not your biggest supporter, your biggest advocate, I would really ask why. Why are they not like that? And I don't want this to be blaming the other person. This is not a like, why did you choose this partner? You know, a lot of times, like when you're in toxic relationships, your partner will present one way to you. They might like try to put their best foot forward. You fall for it, then they show their true colors. But by then you're in too late. And then you're like, oh crap, like what is this like Uno reverse that I'm experiencing right now? You know, this was like a really long ramble, but I feel some type of way when I read this story because it reminds me of my past relationship where I was in. And I really wish Pastelos the best. It seems like their stuff is really popping off. So I love that for them. Here's what some commenters had to say. So Bonesy writes, it's the fact you just experienced something so awful and immediately decided you'd work harder. That is courageous, that is inspiring, and you deserve all of the love you're receiving and more. If anything, I think that person saved you a life of control if they were ready to end things over you having a hobby you enjoyed. It sucks and I'm sure it hurts so bad, but you deserve to enjoy your hobbies and experience understanding and love from a partner. Whenever you look for that again, I hope you find it endlessly. In the meantime, I wish you the best 2.0 debut and I will join the many others as a fan and supporter. You got this. As a new fan, I only ask you to be kind to yourself and take time when you need to. Arusha writes, looks like you received much more love than ever before. And Pastelos writes, it was something I never expected and has restored my faith in the innate kindness of others. I hope that everyone gets the healing they need this year. But yeah, thankfully, at least like a positive, right? From that tweet on February 4th, they were at like 2,800 followers on Twitter. Now they're at 8,600 followers on Twitter. And on their Twitch as well, they're at 2.3K followers. So at least like the positive from the situation, they're receiving a lot of support from the community, which I absolutely, absolutely love. I will have both these creators linked down below, Pastelos and Perky, if you would like to go check them out and show them some love because they both sound like amazing and really cool people.